and blue. Critically important. Our desire is by no means to divide, but I must admit that when you deal with truth, sometimes truth divides. And at that point, you have to make a decision. Do I withhold the truth to unite, or do we communicate the truth and wish it doesn't, but often it does divide? What do you got? Jews, okay. Yeah, that's good. You can go back down there. Thank you. A hand for her. She did a good job up here. My name is Tom Trento, and this group was put together rather quickly, but rather efficiently. Quite a bit of information went out all over the South Florida community. We sent out about 1,300 advisories to media all over the state. We called local media because we believe the two women that are here today are game-changing individuals. They're individuals who make their living, spend their life, shed their blood, literally and figuratively, dealing with this issue for many, many years. You're going to hear from them shortly. For those of you who may not know, my name is Tom Trento. I direct the Florida Security Council and the WatchObsession.org campaign, where we gave out 1 or 2 or 28 million copies of Obsession, and we have more over here in the boxes for you to take and distribute. That little program seems to have woken up the radical Islamist community and the angry left. In my experience in the past 6 months traveling all over the United States is that there's this bizarre fusion between the radical Islamist community, the bad Muslims as distinguished from the good Muslims, and the Michael Moore end of the left joining together, hating America and trying to divide. We here today are to stand against that sort of thinking with the truth. That's what you're going to hear very shortly. So I thank you for coming to the rally, the pro-Israel, pro-America rally. But our primary goal is to put out a thesis that Senator Obama, if he becomes the President of the United States in 97 hours, that position, not only because of his worldview, but because of his associations, is fatal for Israel. That's the information that'll be presented. And to kick us off, we have straight from New York. Anybody here from New York? How about New Jersey? Yay, all right. That's it. If you're in Florida, you're either from New York or New Jersey, so we're happy. Pennsylvania? What are you doing? Straighten that state out. Come on. We are in one of the most important states right now in the United States. Yesterday I was in Ohio speaking at a rally at the state capitol, and things do not look good. I'll tell you right now, folks, but there will be a November 5th, and you individuals that took time today to take a stand here are going to be the backbone of what's necessary to keep all hell from breaking loose on November 5th if things go south on us. So I'd like to bring an individual who has one of the most important websites, blogs in the world, an individual who works 20 hours a day on this. You've probably heard her name. She gets 70,000 people per day looking at her website. So we're going to take your picture, and all of you are going to be all over the world tomorrow. So please, warmly welcome here in Boca Raton, Pamela Geller, Atlas Shrugs. Pamela.
Thank you, Tom. I want to thank Tom for helping put this whole thing together on a lark, on the will of free on the will of free men. Thank you, Tom. My name is Pamela Geller. Can you hear me? Okay.
There you go.
My name is Pamela Geller, and I run the blog Atlas Shrugs. And I want to thank you first and foremost for coming out here. You are great Americans. I see all the American flags. I love it. I went to a radical Islamist rally last month, and all I saw was every flag from every Muslim country, and that was what was missing. The reason why I'm here, and I flew here just for you, from New York City, was because we are witnessing the greatest act of perfidy on behalf of the media, the greatest act of sedition in American history. I have been investigating Barack Hussein Obama for 18 months. And while you may get little pieces of a picture, you have no idea how dangerous this candidate is. Obama is lethal for Israel. He will be fatal for the Jews.